To be able to play professionally in front of your friends, family, teacher, people that you know, it's an exciting moment. You feel like you know them. They feel like they know you also. There's a lot of talents, but there's not a lot of good coaches. I take the plane and I arrive. The only thing I see is cornfield. I'm like, what did I do? What did I get myself into? I couldn't walk for 3 months. It really changed me as a person. I just decided, you know what? I'm just gonna use the platform that I have with FC Supra, mix it with my skills, videography, and I just started vlogging. It was unfinished business.
Charles Auguste, professional footballer from Montreal, who plays as a midfield for FC Supra right here in Quebec. Born in Canada of Haitian descent, he also represented Haiti as a youth in the international level in the U20s, which, until I read this bio, I'm a little embarrassed. I didn't know that. I think that's absolutely phenomenal. Auguste, or Charles, should I say, began his senior career with CS Saint-Hubert before later joining Chicago FC United in the USL League 2. 2023, he signed professionally with the Houston Dynamo FC and later featured with the Houston Dynamos 2, making 20 appearances during his MLS Next Pro season. In 2025, he joined CS Saint-Laurent before signing with FC Supra. Charles is also deeply involved in the world of videography, cinematic storytelling, and digital content creation. Amazing. Charles, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me.
We've been talking a while
Yep.
to get you in here. You're a very busy man for very good reasons. So I appreciate the time and welcome to the show, man.
Thank you so much.
Where did football come and how did it get into your life right away? At what age? Who brought it to you?
Soccer came at, I think, 4 or 5 years old. I want to say a special shout out to my dad, who was an amazing soccer player. He grew up in Thetford Mines. He was the only black kid there. And so, like, he was kind of like the superstar there, you know? Like,
I love it.
I think it really gets serious when I, at 10 years old, I moved to Boucherville. I think it's Butchertown in English, on the south shore of Montreal. And I was playing, just with Club City, nothing serious. Yeah. And there's one coach that spotted me. His name was Tony Ardelei. It was an Italian guy, and he spotted me and he came to see my parents and he's like, "Hey, look, your son has some potential. We would like to invite us to a tryout." And I went to the tryout. I was very stressed at that time. You know, I was very energetic, but I was not the most confident kid. You know, I for me to be good at soccer at that time, I needed to have the confirmation of my peers. And so it's like playing in with people I didn't know. It was very hard for me to
open up and to be confident.
Exactly.
Because you needed that sort of reassurance from others to help guide you.
Exactly.
What's that journey like, going from Boucherville, right?
Mm-hmm.
To you're going to Houston, like
to the FC Supra.
Yeah,
it's a long journey,
but an exciting one.
Yeah. A lot of learning, and I think that I wouldn't do it differently.
Okay.
And so it started 10 years old. I'm in Boucherville, and from 10 to 16, I'm playing at the club. Went through a lot of coaches, Tony Ardelei, Octavio Pineda, who really like forged my mental. He was a very hard coach. And at 16, I changed club and I went to Saint-Hubert.
Okay.
Saint-Hubert, where I've had the chance to have François Bourget. I don't know if you guys know him, but
the listener probably won't. So
I just want to say something. From the generation of 99 to maybe like 2003, 2004, a lot of guys that went pro had François Bourget as a coach.
That's cool. Shout out.
He really changed, because there's talent in Quebec. There's a lot of talent in Quebec. But I'm going to say one thing that maybe not a lot of people are gonna like. There's a lot of talents, but there's not a lot of good coaches / formateurs.
So then you get, how do you get to the U.S.? before you come back here, before you get to the Supra. So how does that move happen?
That move happened because of a showcase. I want to come back to François Bourget because François Bourget, even if I wasn't the best player, he would still put me on the field.
Amazing.
You know, the CPL was not there when I was 19 years old.
Right.
And so the only option was for us to go to the United States. At that moment, I decided to go to a showcase. I think it was the Ribeiro Mugen showcase. And a lot of schools were interested by me. And honestly, I wanted to leave so bad that I think there was maybe 10 schools that was interested.
Yeah.
And I just looked at the best ranking team, and I saw it was Creighton University. I didn't even look at the city, nothing. I just said, okay, you know what, Mom? I'm leaving. I'm out.
Wow.
And so I take the plane and I arrive, and the only thing I've seen is, the only thing I see is cornfield. I'm like,
what did I do?
What did I do? What did I get myself into? It looks, for a player from here, it looks like it's like crazy level.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
But after 2 practice, I realized
I got this.
I got this. I can play there actually.
Love it.
And first game, I got the starts. I was the youngest guy on the team. I started as a freshman.
Wow.
And it went super well.
Yeah.
And after 9 games there, I broke my 5th metatarsal. It's a bone in my foot.
Hey.
And I was injured for a whole year.
A whole year? That's a long recovery.
I counted it, 366 days. And
that's a long recovery.
It really changed me as a person.
Yeah.
It was like the beginning of, I think a lot of people are saying, when they talk to me, they're saying yo, you're such an old soul. I think it started from that moment. For the first time in my life, there was no soccer in my life, you know, and
you could be around the boys, you could go in, you
Yeah.
could be seeing the physio, but it's not the same thing.
But it's not the same thing.
Right.
And it actually made me very grateful because I couldn't walk for 3 months. As egoistic as it sounds, it's I was not there to help the boys. You know?
And you just weren't part of it. You were there physically, but you weren't really there.
The reality is that you're not part of it.
That's right.
You're lonely.
Yep.
And at that moment, everything was going so well. I would ask myself, why me at that moment? You know, and moments like this, you don't understand it until 2-3 years later. You see how it changed you, and you're like, okay, I know now why it happens.
This time off from football gave you a lot of time to start to experiment with other things.
Yeah, experiment with other things. And it's weird because as soon as I no screen for 3 months, very hard.
Yeah.
No screen, a lot of readings. Obviously, sometimes I had to do some homeworks.
Sure.
But
yeah,
you know, university, you're on this computer, but no Instagram, no nothing.
Yeah.
And it was a very eye-opening experience.
Wow. It's part of it, man. It's all part of a journey.
Yeah.
These are things that you piece together as part of it, and then it becomes why you're into the visual mediums and all these things that you're doing now on the periphery while you're doing your football career.
Yeah.
That stems from those moments.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very clear, right?
And so after 366 days, back on the field.
Yeah.
And I actually scored my first game, and it was such a great feeling.
You're nuts, right?
Nuts.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I didn't lose it. It changed me as a player. Before the injury, I used to be more 10. I used to be a little bit more explosive, more risky. And after that injury, I came back more as a 6. You know,
Okay.
I didn't lose my technique, but the
Right.
explosivity of it, the risk taking.
Les, what's this like being part of an inaugural football club in this province and in this, representing Quebec across the country and potentially larger stages?
It's amazing. And I think not a lot of players have the opportunity to play at the professional level in front of their family, in front of their fans. Most players, they have to go play overseas in the United States or any other continent.
Mm-hmm.
And to be able to play to play professionally in front of your friends, family, teacher, people that you know, whatever. It's an exciting moment. And after like 5 games, you can see the energy that the fans bring, to the games.
Yeah.
And it's very interesting. It feels like we're very close to them.
Amazing.
I've been to Impact game. Obviously, I never played for the Impact, but I don't think it's the same feeling playing from Supra at Sepsum, because these were the games that there was the most
started. Yeah.
At Sepsum, in front of 5,000 people, they're close. You know some people, you don't know some people, but you feel like you know them, and they feel like they know you also. It's the first time also being at the professional level that you get to have a locker room with only French-speaking people. And it's like, I feel like everybody knows everybody from somewhere. And to have this type of synergy in the locker room, it's very rare. I've been to a lot of locker rooms. There's no locker rooms like this.
Up until now, what is one of the worst experiences you've had in your footballing career? Is it the injury, or is it something else that you can remember?
No, I would say not playing in when I signed for Houston.
Okay.
I think like for me, this was the moment in my career where like I was making good money. You were playing MLS, you reached the dream.
Yeah.
But then it's like you realize that soccer sometimes is not only about talents. Right. Sometimes you get bring to places, you have your roles, and you have to respect your roles. And it was hard for me to accept my role. And at some point, I was like, okay, like I kind of left soccer. Like at the end of the season, I was done with soccer. And this was for me the worst experience.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm not afraid to say it. Yeah.
No, you're here now, so it's obviously it was part of again your learning curve and your story.
Yeah.
So tell me one of the most positive moments so far in your footballing career, because again, you're just the beginning, man. There's a lot to do.
Positive moment, I would say. I mean, there's a lot of beautiful moments, but positive, I would say, Sepsum.
No, wow, that's the great,
because it's like it's a comeback. I haven't played soccer for 2 years, and for me, it's like it was unfinished business, and to be back on track, I think like I wasn't the happiest. I think my mom and my dad, they were the happiest at that moment.
Amazing.
Like when I took the decision to leave soccer, like my mom was I think she was the most devastated.
Yeah, of course.
Because she know me through soccer,
and that she know that's your passion.
Yeah, and maybe another great moment would be Creighton versus Stanford, and my mom used to be at all my games.
Wow.
And she haven't seen me in like 4 years, and then she said to me, Creighton, Stanford, I'm gonna be there. She sees me on the field. I haven't seen her in 2 years because it was COVID and all this stuff, and she just ran on the field. She was crying.
Oh, wow.
And it was a great moment.
Beautiful.
Mother and son.
That's great, man. You do a lot of content right now, and you're doing a lot of things that is storytelling and very I think it's extremely creative, but I don't want to inflate your ego. We want to keep you grounded. We want to keep you grounded. No, but so tell us a little bit, please, about this side of you, where this passion's coming from, and what you like doing within that space.
And so, I after Houston, went on some tryouts, and didn't work out. I was in the right place mentally, and I just decided that after like 6, 7, 8 months of tryouts, I just decided, you know what? I'm just gonna leave soccer. I'm just gonna learn something else. I'm gonna be honest. Money was running low. I needed to work, to learn some things, to survive. And at that exact moment, one of my best friends, Samuel Laplante, just came to me and was like, "Hey, Charles, I'm doing this video stuff. Like, would you be interested to jump on with me, and I said yes, and I learned videography, getting clients. I film a lot of podcasts, doing a lot of stuff.
Cool.
And then I got hired at a marketing agency that is doing personal branding.
Yeah, cool.
And through this, I learned the importance of personal branding. And a lot of people don't know, but we have a lot of time on our hands. Most, especially for soccer, I'm not going to talk for any sports, but especially for soccer, most athletes, from 8 in the morning to 2 p.m. you have your practice, but then from 2 to 10 p.m. until you go to bed, you literally have you have 8 to 10 hours of
Sure, it's a day.
Yeah, of doing nothing. I just decided, you know what? I'm just gonna use the platform that I have with FC Supra, mix it with my skills,
Love it.
videography, and I just started vlogging. Weird at the beginning, because you looking at yourself talking,
Yeah.
and sometimes it's weird to put the camera there and then to do something in front of the camera.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to, and also it's like I eventually I want to get into trying to do more like cinematic stuff, and so I wanted to start somewhere and trying to make my vlog a little bit more cinematic. This is where all the creator space / content comes from.
Yeah, and that's very important because you can point and shoot, or you can point and shoot properly.
And also it's like my plan was to kind of mix the both together. It's like show my personal life, and the FC Supra, show other guys, show the success of the teams. I'm gonna show the lows. It's just that when there's when we lose, it's hard to
pull out the camera.
camera, so I don't do it. But
no, you'll catch little elements so that at least you understand why.
Exactly.
You can just show something even off to the side that will easily tell that story that wasn't an exactly exciting moment that people were happy to share. I love it. So listen, I'm gonna ask you one question, and then I want to thank you. Who's winning the World Cup? I gotta ask you this.
Canada.
Now. Look at that. You didn't
Canada.
You didn't take you more than a second.
Yes.
I love it. I love that. I love that energy. That. All right, here we go. 12 questions with Charles on the FC Supra. You ready to go?
Yes, sir.
That's a good track. That's Sesame Street.
All the tracks have been good.
That's what I'm talking about. That's number one. What is your favorite film?
The Arrival. Shout out Denis Villeneuve.
Number two. What is your favorite song or band?
The Beauty Was Always Us by Lourdes.
Oh man, you're not blinking. You're just totally on point here. Okay, number three. Favorite sports team?
FC Supra / Real Madrid.
Love it. Number four. Favorite athlete, dead or alive?
Mesut Ozil at Real Madrid.
Nice. What's your favorite food? Number five.
My dad's chicken.
You're getting all kinds of brownie points, huh? Number six. What is your favorite drink, alcoholic and non-alcoholic?
BPA free glass bottle water.
BPA free. Dude, that is amazing. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Number seven. What would be one thing you would buy if you won the lottery?
My mom. I would buy my mom a ranch.
You're good. You're getting all kinds of points.
I know.
All kinds of points. I hope you hear that, Mama.
Shout out, Mama.
Shout out, Mama. Number eight. Dream trip.
It's weird, but I've been to.
You're on live radio, so let's. Doesn't matter. You're okay.
Gaspésie. Sorry, I've been to Gaspésie. It was amazing. I want to go back to Gaspésie. Sorry.
These are amazing answers. Yeah. Number nine. How do you deal with stress?
You just got to be prepared.
Or you go to Gaspésie.
Yeah.
Now for little after hours. You ready for this? Pajamas or no pajamas, Charlie?
No pajamas.
Ow!
No pajamas, sorry.
I think I just blushed. Number 11. What is your favorite fashion brand at the moment?
No, they're all the same. It's all in your head. No fashion brand.
No fashion brand. That's cool. Name one thing you cannot live without.
A good baseline.
Nice. 12.1. We always sneak this in. Give me one word to describe football. So football is?
Simple.
Dude, Well done. You bring it all around. You're a storyteller. This has been Charles Auguste of the FC Supra here on the first half on TSN 690. Again, dude, thank you so very much for joining us and opening up. All the best with the season, and we're going to stay in touch, yeah?
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me. It was very nice.
Amazing. We'll go to commercial break. We'll come back right after this.